how are you? So today's gonna be a pretty short video. We're just gonna talk about how to cleanse our algorithm. It's very important that we do this for our mental health as well as our physical health and just overall health, honestly, in my opinion, because social media is a very big thing within our lives, but we have to learn how to regulate it so that it doesn't wreck our lives. And that's on period. Poop. Not put on makeup today. We are still, trying to heal our skin barrier. I have not gotten the makeup products yet. The skincare products yet, but I'm supposed to go to the store tomorrow. It's just been storming here, and I do not want to walk outside and get on the metro and go to the store in this weather. I'm sorry, I'm being selfish, but I'll film it and I'll put it up, because your girl's gonna be 32 in February, and it could be healthy. Healthy skin. Okay, anyways, back to cleansing our algorithms. So I just have 2 golden rules for all platforms: Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest. I actually love Pinterest. YouTube. Pretty much 2 foundational rules for each one. And then they have their own, thing once you get to each platform. But basically 2 rules. That's it. Stay on your feed, which means do not go to the explore page. Do not go to the discover more page. Do not go to the for you page. It is not for you. Well, thank you, Fred. It's not for you. They lied, okay? They told you a lie. They're just gonna give you whatever they think that you'll like, because those people's jobs at the social media headquarters is to keep you on there for as long as possible, okay? You'll be at work scrolling online. You're not supposed to be online, you're supposed to be working. But guess what? That's their job. They do all these psychology tests and all these different things to keep you online. Now, am I saying that's right or wrong? No, but what I am saying is that when you're on there, if you're gonna be scrolling for 2 hours, when you get done, you better feel inspired, educated, or uplifted about something. You're not gonna get off of there and feel like your glow up journey is not going as fast as other people, or maybe you need to change your journey plan or anything of that nature. You should feel inspired, educated, and motivated. If you don't feel like that, then we need to do step 2. But first, step 1 is stay on your own feed. Okay, and an example for me, I just started an Instagram page because I really don't like personal social media. Business social media, I understand it's an asset, but for personal, I don't like people just being super close in my personal life. So I don't know, I'm always iffy about it. But I figured that with this community, as it grows and there's more of us on this channel, we would probably have our own pages and not just the Glow Up Library page, because people will want to know us as individuals too. I understand that. So I made one. I follow only 7 people. Each of those people on that list are very relatable to me. They can educate me, uplift me, or not much entertainment, because I feel like entertainment can sometimes be a form of escape for me, and I don't want to hinder my growth, right? My glow process. So really educate or inspire me. And they're all people that I would love to be a part of my life. Now, I don't know them personally. Hopefully, I don't think that they're nice online and horrible people in person, because sometimes that does happen. But I think that they're all people that I would love to have as my grandma or my mom, or people that the ones that are a little bit younger, they would be my sisters, and they just seem like wonderful women. I actually can tell y'all want to know who's on my follow list? Let me tell you. So my personal Instagram is yes.empress, and I follow Miss Tina Lawson, Marjorie Harvey, Tabitha Brown. They all could be I think Tabitha probably more my auntie, but Tina and Marjorie, I would love for them to be my moms. That would be awesome. Yes, I feel like they would put me on the right path of life. I feel like they would encourage me and be like, girl, you can do this and do that, put me on the game so I won't end up a victim of some of these craziness of the world. I feel like they're great people. I don't know if for sure, but another auntie is Real Talk Kim. I love her. She's so motivational. She'll give it to you straight, but in a loving way. that's my jam. Give it to me straight. Tell me about myself, but it's not in like a negative kind of condescending, like malicious. I don't feel like there's any underlying intent when I listen to her. A couple of people that kind of walk the same lifestyle that I've been through and made it out were Keisha Kayor, Sarah Jakes Roberts, and Sierra. Love them. They've just gone through some of the same heartaches that I've gone through, and they're thriving in life right now. And so they're all a couple of years older than me, but I just see them as being like my favorite big sisters. And I'm always like, okay, they made it out. I can too. And then we have Kelly Rowland. That's just my girl, my fellow Aquarian sister. I've just always loved her aura and her vibe. And Lala, I've always loved her aura and her vibe. The fact that Lala is friends with everybody in the entertainment world, and she's never really in any mess, and she's just, I don't know, there's something about her aura. I used to watch her reality TV show when they had it back in the day. I don't even know what the name of that thing was, but if I find it, I might put like a thing of here. But I don't know, I just like her as a person. And that's like my 9 people. I know I said 7, but those are my 9 people, and they each serve a purpose, okay? And that was it. And honestly, all these people on this list too, I never see them in any drama. I don't see them in any like mess. So, because some people on Instagram especially, they might be inspiring, but every once in a while they have like a scandal pop up, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, I just feel like I've found some people that have able to be in the world of entertainment or like in the public eye, and they have not gotten into any mess. And so that's the blueprint that I want to follow, because it just seems like right now with like internet trolls and stuff, it can be pretty easy to like fall into those traps. And I honestly feel like it's a skill to not fall into the traps of like internet trolls and like people being in your business too much. Like, you just show enough to be able to help other people, and you're not like all up in your business. So I don't know, I just think that's a skill. The second thing, you need to monitor who you follow, because based upon who you follow and the posts that you interact with, the algorithm will bring up more things like it, or again, it'll try to branch off and give you something that might be related. So it's pretty much like a Venn diagram, right? Like, you might like some things, like some fitness, like keto, and then you might like country music, and then it'll also find out like, oh, well, other people who like keto and country music also like, you know, Lululemon. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. So then they're going to start showing you like Lululemon ads and Lululemon women with hashtag Lululemon. And they're like, oh, I just went to Lululemon and I wore this today. And okay, people also like Smoothie King. So then they're going to show you like Smoothie King. Like, they're going to show you like, you know, or perfect Starbucks drinks for keto. So you have to be careful about the things that you do entertain online and the people that you follow. And Instagram and Facebook for sure have the feature of mute. So if you have any people that you feel like their feelings are going to get hurt, like the friend from high school who, you know, she's always posting about negative relationships or gossip, or even if you have some friends that all they do is repost gossiping sites. So like for me, I've scrubbed out, and I'm trying to continue on that path of just scrubbing out gossip sites. So like the Shade Room and other things like that. I don't want that a part of my life. Those articles and things don't help me on my glow up journey. They don't help me to get to where I'm trying to go. So I just don't indulge in them. And so if I have a friend that all they do is they repost Shade Room comments or Shade Room posts, or Justin LeBoy, sometimes, you know, they post some things that's like, it resonates, but it doesn't resonate with my future truth. It might resonate with my current truth. So if somebody's always talking about, oh my God, when my alarm goes off, I just ignore it and I go back to sleep, I might be able to relate to that, but that's not what I want to relate to. I don't want to relate to my toxic traits. I don't want you like amping up like my faults and my flaws, right? Especially if you're not also offering any type of solutions. So even though I might be able to relate with you on that level, I'm not trying to see that every day, because I want to be a part of the person that was like, yeah, it used to be really hard to wake up in the mornings, but then I started putting all my clothes out and I wrote my schedule out the night before, and I put a glass of water by my bed, which sometimes works. If y'all have a hard time waking up in the morning, drink some water, because you got to get up and use the bathroom, sis, and then you're up. So it's like, don't get back in the bed. You got to work on that mental strength, right? But back to the main point. I want to follow people who are actively trying to do better, actively trying to glow up. I'm not trying to follow people, or they've already grown up. Like I said, most of the people that I'm following now are people that I don't know. They're like internet besties, right? Internet mentors. But they're people that they went through some triumphs and they made it out, or maybe they didn't go through triumphs. Maybe they're from a total different walk of life from me. They didn't grow up in the hood. They didn't do any of that, but they introduced me to, oh, okay, this is what we do. This is how my family built wealth. They might be a third generation heir to something, right? But that interests me. Why? Because I would love to leave some things behind for my great grandchildren. Like, I feel like that's dope. That's one of my goals. So to see somebody now who is the great grandchild or the grandchild of the person who set it up for the family, is like, okay, cool. They're my connection to, this is how my kids or my kids can turn out if I get my stuff together, if I reach my potential. Get it? Am I rambling? Well, that was it, little girls. 2 rules. Stay on your feed. If you get to the end of your feed, because like I only follow 7 people, so I quickly get through their posts and it'll say, oh, you're caught up for today on Instagram. That means I'm done. That means I need to log out of Instagram. I'll see what they're doing later on tonight or tomorrow. Like, I'm done. I don't need to be on Instagram for 2 hours. And that's, you know, the self-control that comes in with continuing like your mental health glow up. And also monitor your list. And that's the part that might differ from platform to platform, because I don't want you to end up like in Twitter jail or Instagram jail or shadow ban. So do Google like how many people you can follow or unfollow in a certain time frame. Just put in like how many people can I unfollow in one day on Instagram, and it'll tell you like don't do more than 100, or else, you know, they'll shadow ban your account or make it look suspicious, or they'll put you on like a block or something like that. So just, you know, Google that, but every single day, go ahead, dwindle it down. Like, there's no reason for me in my life, for me to follow 5,000 people. Like, that's just not for me. I don't see it necessary. Honestly, I probably could do with this Fab 9. But for a very long time, I might run across a couple of other people that I'm like, oh, okay, they can join the list. But, you know, I already have a couple of pastors. I have a couple of motherly figures. I have a couple of fashionistas. Like, pretty much all my bases are covered. And that's another thing, bonus tip before we go, is you can write down, what am I using social media for? What am I here for? Am I trying to learn about something? Am I trying to just feel inspired? Do I need mentors, which is mainly my thing? Following people that, you know, those are like my internet aunties, my internet mentors, internet sisters. What am I here for? Because then you'll know, like, okay, I'm not here to socialize. So everybody from elementary school, middle school, and high school, like, I'm going to have to drop y'all off right here. If you really know me, if you're really a part of my life, you should have my personal contact information, or you should know, you know, I've lived in the same house for the last 10 years. Just come over, knock on the door, and we'll have some tea or something. You know, like, you have to just kind of get your ducks in a row, your reasons why, what are you on here for? If you're on here for the shenanigans and all of the messiness and stuff like that, girl, do you? Because I still understand the feeling of reading like some tea or some gossip and being like, ooh, you know. But a lot of that has been cleared out of my life, because that's just part of my mission and a part of my path for right now. Because I like the Real Housewives of Potomac. I like the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I fell off of Atlanta a long time ago. I've fallen off all of them, honestly, but I kind of miss my Real Housewives. But right now I know that I'm on a journey, and I have some other stuff that I need to do. So I cannot feed them any energy or attention right now that I need to put into myself. And that's it, bottom line. Because of what? Okay? We are worth more than our desires. You are the woman of your dreams. You know, we're going to tell ourselves some future truths. We're going to say these affirmations. I'm protected. I'm loved. I'm wanted. I'm desired. I am cared for. And until next time, little girls, peace.